Welcome back, awesome action toy fans and subscribers. It is Annex 2179 time, and I'm really excited to actually get these in hand. This is the, excuse my pronunciation, the Ignes Fatui, maybe, and there's 3 of these little mini figures that come in this set. 3 action figures included. It says still with the cellophane on the little bag. 1/8 scale military infantry unit, fully weathering detailed, fully weathered detailing maybe. Highly complete action collectibles. Bit dodgy in English. Interchangeable weapons and accessories. 3 action figures included. Picture on the back, but the usual very dark acid rainbow Annex 2179 sort of photography, which is a bit of a shame. You get an idea what they look like there. Now, I should tell you that today is Saturday, the 22nd of April 2023. If you're watching this and you want to see the video as soon as it's uploaded, please consider joining the Patreon, link in the top right of your screen now. And you get to see things straight away. It's very cheap, you can cancel anytime, and there are other benefits to being members too. Okay, I'm going to unbox this and set it up, so I'll be back in an instant. Stay tuned. Okay, here they are. First impressions. These guys are so much fun. Really, really cool. They look amazing. They are small. They are 1/18 scale, so they're a smaller species or something in 1/18 scale. They do come with cloaks. I've only put the cloak on the one because it will impede articulation a little bit. Comes instructions how to put the cloak on. Also tells you can swap out the back and head for a light. And it tells the light is a M316 lithium-ion battery with an LED attachment, which I shall be looking for in Taobao later. So you can light up the back of the heads. I wasn't previously a fan of light up figures. When I saw the Foundation Dark from Fortnite, see top right of your screen now for the review of that, I'm sold, because he was just brilliant with his light up head ability. These guys look fantastic. So let's get a close look at each of them. We'll look at the cloak and the weapons. We'll go for articulation, go for size, do some comparisons from 1/18 scale and some other figure sizes and brands that I think will work particularly well with them. These just look so good. I mean, it cost about £43–44 maybe in China to get these 3, and that was on a pre-order. I wish I'd bought more. I'm tempted to buy more. I think these would be great for doing your sci-fi. Obviously, you could customize them for fantasy, heavily armored goblins, I guess, if you change the heads around. But they are just fantastic. Okay, so let's get a close look. So the purple one first of all. There are eyes and some sort of mouth. You can see sort of a wavy mouth happening inside. You see it more clearly on the green one. Comes to these 2 sort of crystal style daggers. The cloak goes over the neck. You could just unclip it and clip it, but you don't want to unclip and clip too many times on that. Looks very cool. This is the part on the back here that you can take out and you can replace with an LED, and it'll light up the whole of that sort of translucent head. They'll get a much better look when we look at this one here, which is the sort of orange stroke fire red one. Can't see the face so clearly. You can see the gun looks pretty cool. See the armor going on. These guys are highly articulated, particularly for their size. But there is an issue of articulation which you can fix with a knife, and I'll talk about that in a little while. Or maybe you can fix it with some crafty articulating. Does look particularly nice. Then possibly my favourite is the last one. I mean, you can give the weapons whichever one you want, but the gun's pretty cool. But that's not the reason why. It's the head. Having that contrast on the head, you get to see the features. So you can see here that he's got those big teeth. He's got some little black eyes at the top. Great looking gun. And I checked, and yes, knowing Acid Rainbow, knowing Annex 2179, knowing Kit Lao, it does twist at the front. But there's no articulation on the handle, which is a bit of a shame. Looks very cool. The proportions are out for a normal sized human. No, not humans. The legs need to be longer, so it's a bit more sort of chimp size perhaps, or chimp proportioned, but pretty cool. Very, very nice. Okay, let's go for articulation. I'll use this red one here. I'll keep his guns in, I think. So head first of all. Focus, there is a left, a right, There's an up and down. There is a small side, well, pretty good side to side as well. So good round articulation. There is a neck peg which has articulation into the body and goes into the head, has articulation there as well. Shoulders all the way around. Gets higher on the shoulder than your normal acid rainbow figures and Annex 2179 figures, which is fantastic and quite ironic. I think it's actually a smaller figure. He also gets, where's his shoulder joint? I need to find it now. There. He also gets, it's going to pop out. Don't pop out. There we go. Oh, where's the joint there? Now that joint wants to be stuck. He also gets, come on, come to Papa. Oh, okay. He also gets a small shoulder roll. Up, down, forwards and backwards, which is great. Bicep bend is single bicep, but it's 90 or just over 90. His hands, he has, it looks like gun articulation in right and also gun articulation left. I will check the others for that too. Look at this guy's shoulders to go down first. Doesn't want to go down. Okay, there we go. That's better. Shoulder's a bit awkward, but never mind. Trunk, he can turn forwards, backwards, he can side to side. Waist, he can turn a little bit forwards, backwards, side to side. Hips is the issue. If you look here, this one is going underneath, and so it goes out a little bit. This one's going on top, doesn't go out, to get this underneath the belt. So I would be tempted to get a nice scalpel or box cutter and just shave off the armor from the sides there, so his outwards hip articulation is better. Forwards is alright, but the leg turns out because the armor gets in the way. Backwards is pretty good, so it's pretty much a full splits. You can twist from the thigh. These ones you can twist from the shoulder, from the arm, sorry. Kneecap, single, but gets 90 degrees. Foot, there's a boot turn, there is a swivel, there is a tippy toe, and a small dorsiflexation too. Fantastic all-round articulation. Let's get an idea of size. These are fantastic. If I'm a good boy, maybe the wife will let me buy some more. So size in centimeters. You just gave me a funny look. Size in centimeters. This one is 6.5, maybe 7 at a push. So about 6.5 to 7 cm. So they are small. Bear in mind, most 118 scale or most 118 scale figures today are 4 inches plus. So they are like 10, 11 cm. Now, I do have quite a lot of Annex 2179, but they are all organized and put in storage, which means I don't have easy access. Look at that, he took them all out. Don't have easy access to them at the moment. So he just loves that roll. So what I will do is I'll compare them first, an acid rainbow figure, because a lot of the parts are the same, and it's this. His ankle's a bit too loose, like his hip. A lot of the parts are the same, so you get an idea how to scale with other figures from their line, and obviously other 118 scale. So I use my Nereida Sentinel with the Fortnite Fade head because I just think it looks great, and I keep saying that. And you can see how they scale there. They are small, but I think they look great. Other feature I didn't mention, if you look at the gun, like these small guns, even the barrels have small holes, which is one of the strengths of acid rain weld and acid rain weld in their 118 scale and their Annex 2179 weld, and even the smaller B.o.y.s acid rain weld, which is a different company, have indented or drilled barrels. Okay, let's look at some other toy lines that these will work with. So I think these work particularly well with number 57 kits. So I've got the frog, the grave frog or grave hunter frog here, which is a 124 scale kit. Look at that. These guys will work really, really well with that. Almost perfect. So I think they'll be in that same, maybe that same squad that I've got developing, building up. Speaking of that squad, I've got the leader here, which is a heavily customized by me, Maz, from Star Wars, because there's a small figure. So I'll give you a sneak peek look at her. And yeah, she just scales great. You can't even see her there. I'll stick it to the other side. She just scales great with them too, as I would hope. Fantastic. Zoom out a little. If I use, I forgot the name of this toy. I have reviewed it before, but it's really quite nice and quite cute. Comes with a chainsaw. It's like one of those egg toys. I'll stick him to the side here. Scales well with him as well. All could work in the same universe. I'll use another number 57. This is one I've just made a video for, but I haven't published it other than on Patreon at the moment. This is the Art Fossil for number 57. 1/24th scale sort of dinosaur, I'm not saying mech in brackets kit. This is absolutely fantastic. Can he fit behind if I articulate the tail around? Now he will work a 1/18 scale, but look at that. He can work with them too. And I guess let's use another smaller scale figure. I use an Archicore figure, which are 135 and really highly articulated. These guys are fantastic. If you've not got an Archicore toy or set yet, it's worth getting one just to get a figure and see what you think of them. And again, they could all work in the same universe. These guys are superb. I do like them a lot. I am going to get eventually 1 or 2 more sets, maybe after payday next month, depending on my financial situation. They do look really, really nice. Okay, this is Automatic Toys signing out, saying please like, share, subscribe, consider joining the Patreon, link in the video description below. Also with discount codes, you can find a discount code to get this guy from Joy Toy World, 5% discount code in the description below. And you also get discount codes for Flight Home, Joy Toy Store, and Locker Toys and Cool Toys Club. So great places to get a lot of your Joy Toy and other 1/18 scale stuff from. I'll see you in the next video. Stay happy, keep collecting. Bye bye.